we also need the hair dryer on the side. Okay, so let's start. I'm gonna move you guys. I'm gonna switch it to my camera real quick so that you can have a brief idea what we are expecting to draw and paint. Okay, so let me switch it to my paper, and then I'm gonna turn on my video. Okay, and I'm gonna pin it now. Spotlight to everyone. So this is the jellyfish. It's gonna be multi-colors and it's very colorful. All right, so we're gonna use watercolor. So take out your watercolor set. Okay, and then we're gonna do without pencil and eraser. Just go straight on to the watercolor.
What?
Yep. So I will consider a medium brush, which is this kind of sizes. Any one of these is fine. Maybe this two is too big. So I will suggest to use something like this or this or this, okay? I'm gonna use this one. Tristan, pick one. Okay, and then we're gonna go straight on to the paper and color, okay? So this part here, this is the shape that you have to draw, okay? So remember this shape. We're gonna do this shape right here in the middle of the page, on the top of the middle of the page, okay? So I'm gonna put my paper down. So the trick for using watercolor is not having too much water, okay? So we don't tap on too much water onto the color palette. So I'm gonna drip my brush into the cup, okay? And then you're gonna dry them a little bit like this. And then I'm gonna type on the purple. The first color that I'm gonna put down is purple. Okay, just a little bit like this. And then I'm gonna draw the shape out. Tristan, follow the instructions. Stop pressing.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna draw one curve down, okay? It's okay if the first curve is not, Tristan, you need this? You put it in the middle.
Paint.
Yes, draw with paint. Try it. It's okay, it's watercolor. Don't forget, watercolor is easy to correct, okay? It's okay. Put some water. It's not too dry. Not too watery, but as long as the color come out. So draw the shape first. The first shape is the top curve. Okay? See, my curve is off earlier, right? It's okay, I can fix it. Okay? So I can always fix it by turning the paper. So this is my big curve, right? How to fix it? Tap with water, and then you see how I put the color over the water? It's fine. As long as the color is
this good?
It's good, Tristan. Perfect. And then after we do the first line, we do the other outline, which is the bottom part, right? It's fine. See how I'm gonna fix it later. See this part here doesn't matter. We just have to curve it back. As long as we have the basic shape out. Okay, like this. And then we're gonna add color. First thing, we're gonna add the colors over here. Okay? Just then do the bottom part here first. Do the curve. Okay? And then add color like this, dabbing in. Need more color? And then add some color, and then add some water too. So the way that of doing watercolor is add some color onto the paper and then add water. Okay, like that. Don't worry about the mess on the side. It's okay.
You can just paint over.
No. You want to dab. You see the dabbing? So you dab, yeah.
So you dab different colors.
Yes, you dab different color. Very good. And then we're gonna add different color. Now it's only the purple. Okay, we're only dabbing the purple plus water. That's all you do. Okay, this is the first part.
I get it now.
Got it? And then keep dabbing the purple and then add water if you need to. Okay, but not too much water. The second color will be the blue. a light blue, okay? I'm gonna add more blue now. So see the water blending with the purple? You see how it blend together? As long as the purple is not dry yet, we can still dabbing on. As long as you cover all the white, make sure you wash the brush before you dab into the blue,
That
okay?
looks so cool.
Yes. You see that? Yes. I'm teaching you guys how to dab with watercolor. I didn't see Trevor, so only Auntie Had is joining us.
And then
Maybe, yeah. Still sleeping, probably. Okay, so after you dab the blue, keep adding the blue over here on the top so that it blend well on the top. Tristan, keep going. Can you stop Tristan? Can you stop touching the iPad now? Okay, now I'm gonna add another color. I'm gonna add green onto here. I want to be more colorful. It's like turquoise. A little bit. Follow the color, Tristan. Okay. Keep dabbing and blending the color together. So do not add too much water, okay? Tristan, a little bit too much water on the green. You don't want your paper to be too watery, okay? And then go back to my purple. I'm gonna keep adding the purple on the side here. And then I'm gonna add green again. And then keep adding water. So the jellyfish can be a little bit taller if you want to, okay? We can always add how tall you want your jellyfish is. This one is a little bit shorter than the one that I did yesterday.
I was just about to put my brush into the.
Be careful. Don't move it away. I'm going to turn my paper here because I want to do this curve perfectly. So you always wanted to do your curve by turning the paper. Sometimes it's hard to do one big circle with one brush stroke. It's okay to keep adding the top if it's not perfectly round, right? So that's why watercolor is very easy to correct, but it's very hard to control the water. So you guys have just experience, okay? The more that you do watercolor, the easy you know how to control the brush stroke. And also how much water you're gonna put on.
Can we use a lot of different colors?
We're gonna add different color on the bottom. See how much color? You don't add too much, right?
Wow.
Right? You have red, yellow.
I was about to add red in here.
You can add a little bit, I guess. You don't have to add a lot. Like, I can put a hint of red right in the middle. You see how I put a little bit of red right in the middle? And I don't even do a lot. I just try to cover all the white spot with the red. You see that? Let me zoom in more and show you.
Wait,
See,
it's just pink. Can I add
yeah,
pink?
look here. I have a few white dot right in the middle. I just tap a little bit of the red here. Let me show you. I tap a little bit of the red, right? And then I just put on, because my paper is a little bit wet, right? So I just add on. You see a little bit of hint of the red? That's what we're trying to do now. This technique is called watercolor dabbing with and also blending. All right, after that, I'm gonna put more green, right? And then I'm gonna cover it. So every time you do one, is not gonna be the same. You see the one that I did yesterday, see, this one here, and this one here, it's a little bit different. Because the way that I dab, the way that I add color, the way that I add the water. See that? Anyone have question with dabbing so far? Either Can you turn on your video so that I can see you? Anyone want to show me at this stage? Anyone? Vivian, you want to show me yours? I'm going to put you on spotlight.
I'm not.
You're not done yet? You're not ready? Okay, it's fine. Next, I will ask Mei Mei. I see Mei Mei have something to show. That's good. Good job. Very cool. Auntie Heather? Nice. Nice blending. Good job. And then I want to see Lucas. Lucas, you want to show me yours? Are you ready to show me your blending so that I can teach you where you're at now? Just show me yours, Lucas. Not ready? Let's do blending, I guess. It's okay if you're not ready to show me. Yeah, can you unmute yourself?
Oh, I just started, so I can show my brothers.
Okay.
I'm gonna show Grayson first.
Okay, nice. So, Grayson, do not put too much water. I can tell your water is dripping down because you have too much water, okay? So control your water, don't put too much.
And then next is Preston's, which is
Okay.
Preston.
That's good, Preston. At least your water is not dripping down. So good. Keep adding a little bit more color because right now the color are very blend together. So you want to have some darker and some lighter, okay? All right, we'll come back to you later, Lucas. Mia, you want to show me yours? Hang on, let me add you to Spotlight. That's good, Mia. Very good. Tyler, what about you? Keep it going. Very nice. Good job, Tyler. Very good. I think either's still working on it. Okay, so we continue with the dabbing and then we come back, okay? So let me go continue right now. So I'm gonna add more green here because I wanted the bottom part to be a little bit darker. Yes, I did. And then, thank you for the reminder. I did start recording earlier. Okay, Tristan, can you finish this part here? We don't want to show any white. So you add a little bit of color. Make sure not too much water, okay? Make sure you dab your...
Add orange.
A little bit, yeah.
We don't want to use orange on here.
Then you shouldn't bring any new color. Maybe just use the yellow. A little bit of thin of yellow will be fine. If you want to add a little bit of bright color on the top, go ahead, okay? So right now my
bright colors on this is like the sun.
Yeah, very nice. So mine, it's only purple, blue, green, and a little hint of red right in the middle. Okay, so you guys can pick whatever color you want, but this is the suggesting color that I will use. Okay, this is my top right now. Okay, so this part here, okay, everyone pay attention to this part here, okay? So this part here, I'm gonna just add water. Just water that you used before. It doesn't have to be clean, okay? So just water, and then, Tristan, are you paying attention? So this part here, you just put water. Just water on my brush now, right now, okay? So the water, you just do one stroke. One stroke here. I just want to add water on the bottom, okay? So add water, and then you have the shape. Just draw that shape out, okay? The shape of the bottom part here. Just water. So I wet my paper now, okay? Underneath, I wet my paper, and all I want to do is add red. And then when I put red, enough, too much water, enough. And then you just do this. You see the color will try to come down. You see how I add a little bit of red? After you add water, Tristan, you have to use your brush very slowly. Don't even brush it. just tap on it and then let the color flow down. You see how I let the color flow down? Very slowly, right? Because I have water on the paper. If your paper already wet, go back and add more water, okay? Add more water on here. See, I'm adding water here. I wanted the color to blend down by itself. See, I add a little bit hint of red.
But that's what you did?
Yeah. Just a little bit.
Oh, and maybe it looks 3D.
Yes.
When you add that, it looks like this is the top.
Yes,
and
exactly.
Like that,
so this effect will add like a 3D right underneath. You see how have a little bit of highlight and shadow? So this, just add a little bit of darker red on top. You see that? I put a little bit hint of the dark red on top, and then the light pink will just flow down. That's how you make this part 3D, like what Tristan was saying. See the color will blend down by itself. I didn't even have to do anything.
Look.
Good job.
It's blending down.
Because of the water. You see the water?
Especially when I do this. Yeah, especially when I do this.
Okay, don't do that. Don't do that.
There's too much here.
There's too much water. So now you need to do is to dry your brush, okay, and then to move the color.
Oh.
Move the color over in the bottom. Yeah. Okay? You see how it goes? When you put a little bit of red, it go down. I don't even have to do anything for the color to come down because of your water already on the paper. See that? So keep adding red so the water will come down, but the color will come down by itself. And this part, same thing. To curl it back. You see now your top part it become a rounded edge. See that? Anyone have any question? This part here you might want me to show you again if you miss it. Anyone need me to redo it again? Oh, you guys are good. Give me a thumbs up, you got it. Okay, Hedda and Mei got it. Vivian's got it. Tyler got it. Mia, you got it? What about the boys? Lucas, Grayson got it? Okay, what about Preston? You got the technique that I just showed? What about Ida? Do you get it? Give me a thumbs up. I can't see. Okay. So good. So we continue, okay? After we do that, this is the fun part, okay? After we do that, we keep adding the water. Keep adding water. Keep adding water.
And now it looks like just pink.
It's fine. After we, okay, enough water, Tristan. Don't add too much. If you add too much, the color will turn even more pink, right?
Okay.
Okay, now this is good. So now we have to wash our brush. Make sure it's clean. We even want to use a paper towel. Okay, paper towel handy, and then clean it. Make sure you clean. Okay. So now I'm gonna go to my first string coming down, the testicle coming down, right? So the first one, okay, is to relax your brush, okay? Is you do a curved line coming down this way, okay? This is my first one. You see? Okay, let me zoom it up. I do it maybe too fast. So draw a curved line coming down, okay? So this part here is a little washed out. It's fine because I want it to be washed out this way, okay? And then we can, when it's dry, we can actually add the color back. So it doesn't matter, the first stroke, okay? So this is my first stroke, it's red. Use a very nice brush, just in.
But this one's different.
Yeah, to clean it with a very nice brush. Make sure it's very nice and new brush if you can, because usually the old brush you cannot do very nice curvy line, okay?
Yo.
Okay? And your hand have to be very loose when you do that.
Miss Cassie,
Yes?
can we do whatever tentacle we want?
Say that again, Mia, I can't hear you.
Can we do whatever tentacle color we want?
Yes, you can. But this is the suggestion color that I will give you, okay? You can pick any color. So this
I
is the,
added some haze.
so you see the color? Do not put too much water here because I didn't even put too much water. I just put a little bit, right? It's blend down, see? The color really blend down with the water, right? It's fine because you only wanted to show this part here. It's okay. So I'm gonna add a little bit more here. I want to be thicker, okay? You can have any color you want, okay? Any color. But try to match the color that you
Wow.
Tristan, do it slowly. I want you to do a few on the side first, okay? Do not go in the middle first. See, all is on the side now, right? Do this part here first, okay? It's fine to have a little bit washed out like that because that's the background. That's the background, okay? It's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't use paper towel. I saw Vivian, do not use paper towel to dab it. Let the color flow by itself, okay? This is only the background that we're building, okay? Look at, I'll show you again. This is my previous painting, right? This is the background. You see all the stroke? It's okay. We're gonna let it dry, the background, and then we're gonna add solid color on top. So don't worry about your color is blend down that way. It's fine. Let the color flow by itself. It's more natural that way, okay? So this is the two color, and then I'm gonna add purple right in the middle, okay? It's fine that the color mushed down like that, no problem, because this is only the background color that I'm building, okay? You see that? It's fine. Don't worry about it. I know you guys want to be perfect all the time, but it's okay. Let the color and the water flow by itself.
Can you give me that paper? Don't show me Kathy. Huh? Just let it flow.
Yeah, let it flow. Yeah, let it flow, Mia. Good job. Let it flow, Tyler. Don't use paper towel, okay? I know you guys want to dab it. No, we're not doing dabbing, okay? With the paper towel. We let the color flow. It's fine because this is just the background that we're building. Okay, Tristan, do you hear that? 你不要再按了，好不好？快点，继续。So we're gonna add more purple here. I'm gonna add one more here. So this coming down, it's fine. Even if it's halfway down, it's fine. You know, it doesn't have to be go all the way down. So now I'm gonna add blue. So I have red, purple, and I'm gonna have some blue here. Some blue over here. I know it won't look good when it's wet, but after it's dry, it looks really nice. Okay, make sure this part here is not too watery, okay? Because it's gonna take a while. And then when you blow dry it, make sure the hair dryer is not right on top because the water will go up or go down. And put the paper flat on the table. If not, you don't want the water to drip down or go up.
Or just let it dry on itself.
Yeah, usually it will dry on itself. Like right here is a halfway dry, but this part here is a lot of water. Say that again.
Is this good?
Yeah, it's fine. But this one make it lighter because this is you want it to be watery, so that you're gonna add the solid line on top. You see that? We're gonna add more water on the bottom because I want it to be flowy. They are in the water, right? So you want it to look like they're flowing in the water. So that's the key part of adding water to make the color flow by itself. Tristan, what are you doing? I want you to add more water on the bottom. Tristan, yours is too dark, the color. Okay, add
More water.
just a little bit. Look, I add a little bit and then dry it, and then I put down here and then make it flow. Yes, there you go. Come down and then make it curvy down. not straight line because they're flowing the water. So make sure the bottom of the testicle is like very flowy. The testicles are always flowy on the bottom, right? Okay, so I'm gonna add a couple more. This time I'm gonna add a little bit of green one. Okay. Then make sure you make it flow again. Same thing. Okay. So this part here is fine because now I'm gonna add. So while I'm waiting for it to dry right now, so I'm gonna turn a little bit over here. I'm gonna add a little bit of water paint, the purple paint on the side. This I'm gonna add some shadows around it. Okay. After we do that, add some more color, and then we're gonna put some water here. Again, not too much water. There's way too much water. I always tell you to put paper towel on your side, so you dab the water off from your brush before you put it down on paper. After you put the paint down to stop, and then you just add water. Now just add water. Just add water a little bit, not too much, to add the shadow around it. Like just a little bit. You see that? Just the hint of it. Not even a lot of color. That's the fun part of watercolor. You can add a little bit of color here and there, and then you can add water around it. See, I'm gonna do it again on this side here, okay? A little bit here, a little bit up here. Just then, make it a little bit wash out. You see, some of them are darker, some of them are lighter. Just 加水, don't brush it. I didn't even brush it. Just 加水, okay? Just add water. Oh, yes, just add water. Don't brush it. If you brush it, it's gonna be, you can see the stroke. Right, just add a little bit of water here, and then drag it out. Right? So now you want to wait until it's dry, okay? So the best part is to get your hairdryer out. Okay? I'm gonna mute myself. So this part here, everyone is okay? So either I can see you put a lot of the purple on the top now. Don't brush it. Add water. Okay? Now you just have to add water. Add water on the dark purple on the side. I like the one that Mei Mei's doing. So good. Good job, Mei Mei. Very colorful. So I haven't done the yellow yet, okay? So this is just the background. Okay, we haven't done the top part yet. So I'm gonna dry it now. So I'm gonna melt for a little bit. Okay, so now it's dry. Yeah, this part here is dry. Let me wait for everyone to get this dry part first, okay? Add some more water here. So dry that the background now. That's the key, to dry the background now. After you do that, they're all dry. And now we're gonna use the same brush, okay? Make sure it's clean. Where is my paper towel? Okay. Make sure it's clean. Is this one yours, Justin? Where's my brush? That is one down. Can you get it for me? Where's the brush one? This one is yours, right? This one yours?
Yeah. No, this is yours.
No. I have
No, this was yours because it's the ultra thin one.
No, it's not this one. There's another one. It was flowing. Right here. This one is mine. The brush. Hang on, I'll be. It's on the ground. Just right there. It's on the ground. Because of the head drying, I think.
Bruh.
Okay, so back on my painting. So now, after you add the background, so now I'm gonna add. Oh, I'm gonna have a medium-sized brush now. So this is this brush. Okay, this size. I dry a little bit. I still need a little bit of water. I'm gonna add some purple, okay? I'm gonna use my finger now. I'm gonna add some splash color on the paper to dry. So I'm gonna add more, and I'm gonna do this to add a little bit of background. You see, I do this with my finger, my thumb. Make sure you clean it first, okay? So you add that splash just then. Do you do that yet?
Mm-hmm.
You add this. Okay.
Oh, like the spray spray?
Mm-hmm. So you add the, use this for a little bit of big brush. Not too much, okay? Just a little bit. So see? Yes. Not too close, not too close. Yes. On the bottom here too. There you go. So add a little bit of splash on the purple first, and then we're gonna add other color. Give me the. So I'm gonna add clean your finger. I'm gonna add red next, okay? Same thing, add a little bit of red, and then use your finger like this, your thumb, okay? And then you brush the paintbrush like this. So add some red all over the page, okay? Same thing, add a little bit of water, Kristen, and then you use red, okay? And then you use the same thumb. After you do that, clean your thumb. It's watercolor, so it's very easy to clean.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Yeah.
Like when it just gets on, right?
Mm-hmm.
Look.
Now clean it. No, don't do that. Clean it.
I keep rubbing the hanger, and look, it goes away.
I know, but your finger's gonna have paint on it, okay? So after you add that, so it's very easy to dry. It's only splash. So, where's my paintbrush again? Okay, so now I'm gonna add the top part here, the purple. I want to make it darker, okay? So I want to make this part here darker, a little bit darker. So I want it to be the contrast of the light. So I'm going to add the outline. Kristen, can you do this part now?
Yeah.
Stop tapping.
The outline?
The outline with a little, make sure your brush is the very thin one so they can do a very nice stroke. Because you did all the water blending, so you might lost the outline, right? So on top, you just add the outline back, right? So the whole painting will pop after you add and you do the outline slowly. You're doing way too fast.
Oh, my outline was really big. So
Auntie Kathy,
Yes, Vivian?
is that black or just really just purple?
It's the dark purple that I just used. Because I keep adding water, it's become light purple. It's actually not black. It's dark purple. This is the one that I'm using.
it's super dark.
It's very dark. right? It's very similar, like dark blue.
And the one right here is
Yeah, this one is, this is black, right? This is dark purple. I know it's hard to see when it's on my camera. So do it very slowly, Tristan. When you do the outline, Tristan, you don't do like a very big one. You see how some of them are lighter, some of them are. If you do one, it's very. You see some of them are lighter. Yeah, add some lighter portion around the stroke because it's going to be very fake. The whole painting it looks fake because you add too thick of an outline. You know what I mean, Tristan? You wanted to paint something it look like lively to you. Just have a life. Okay, so after you add that outline and then add some darker spot right in the middle. You see when there's maybe a lot of the white spot, just add some darker spot right in the middle. Cover the white spot. Now I have a white spot here, I have a white spot here. Bless you. So add some darker spot to cover all the white spot. See that? Okay. So let me show you how you do the blending of the outline, okay? So this is Tristan Jellyfish. So he had this too much water here, right? So what he needs to do is to try to do this stroke down, okay? And then blend, add some water and then blend down. So blend down here and then make it blend with the purple, or I mean the green on the bottom. So add some water. Tristan, look. Tristan, are you looking? I'm showing you how to fix this because your outline are too bold right now. So you add some water around it. See? No more, don't use your, if you make a mistake, okay, like this, you don't,
for watercolor.
don't erase it. You just keep adding water and then try to blend it like this. Blend more
Blend
water.
it away.
Blend it away. Make your boldness less bold, right? And then make sure you blend it like this. Just then go continue blending with water. Not too much water, okay? So you keep adding the color that you have here, the darker spot, and then the outline on the bottom, a little bit outline on the bottom, not too much, okay? A little bit outline here. See, I did not do the outline over here that much because I want it to be very natural. I don't want it too bold, okay? So like this, let it dry. So this part here, you need a lot of water to blend down because you see, I did not have any outline. So do not do your art without me showing you the technique first, Tristan, okay? Because I did not do outline on the bottom. You see the difference? Yours is like a whole shape, half circle, right? It doesn't look nice if you have a half circle right in the top. Try to blend it down. Try to blend it down. Okay, now I have this area dry, right? So I'm gonna have my solid color, the first solid color red on top one more time, okay? I'm gonna have a very solid and nice stroke coming down, okay? See, when this part is dry, just make sure it's very dry, okay? This part, you have to blow dry this part. Can you go blow dry it now?
But then it'll bleed.
If you add you're not ready to put the solid line because this part is still wet, okay? So I'm gonna have a solid line here, and then flow up to here. You see that? After it's dry, you keep adding the red. It looks really nice. The whole thing pop. So the bottom part, I know that when you do one stroke down, it's not too bright, so you just go back and then make it solid red. So go back to your stroke and then do this part here very slowly, but make sure you have the very fine brush to do this. See? I go all the way up. You see that? Let me move this. Just a Halama. I say go blow dry it. After you blow dry, come back and then do the solid line. Because yours
Blow
is
dry
wet.
there?
Yes. So the solid line that I have is not too solid, so I have to go back and then repaint this red into my solid brush stroke coming down. So I want it to be very, this is no longer the color background that I want. This is the solid red line coming down. Right, come down here, and then it curve back. So try to make your solid line as flowy as possible. So it's because they are jellyfish, right? They are flowing, right? Let me zoom it out. So this is the whole painting. So it come down here and it flowed this way, right? It goes this way. So the jellyfish is going this way. So again, I'm gonna add more of this red. I'm supposed to come down this way. See, after the first stroke, it always get pink color at the end. Don't worry, go back, add some more red, and then repaint this side here. But before you do this, make sure your background is fully dry, okay? If you're not fully dry, you cannot do this part nicely because your red will blend with the water. Then the whole painting will look like the color will like on top of each other. So it's not going to be nice, okay? So make sure your background, it's all dry. See that? You can come down and then come back out here. So and then after we do that, I'm going to add a little bit of yellow on the side here. On the side of the red. A little bit of yellow coming down this way. That's the highlight of the jellyfish. Coming down this way. A little bit of yellow. Same thing here, halfway down. Not too much. It's the hint of the yellow coming down. Okay? Okay, Tristan just finished drying. So this is, I only did 3 so far. You see that? The rest is all the background. I only did 3 red ones so far. Okay? Are you guys doing okay, the boys? Any question? Make sure your background is dry, okay? Before you add the solid line. Okay, Preston, you want to show it to me? Okay, hang on. Okay, Preston, show it to me now. Good. So your background need to be dry now, okay? Make sure it's all dry before you put the solid color on top. Good job, Grayson. Good job. But you need to dry it now and add the solid color, okay? Okay, now add the solid line. Make sure you have the tiniest.
Oh, solid now?
Yeah.
Yo.
So have to be solid, okay?
Oh, I get it now. So those thin lines are in the back.
Yes.
The solid lines are in the front.
Yes. Yes. That's how you built the 3D version of it, okay? That's what I'm trying to tell you. I mean, add the same color. So this is red, right? So add the same color. You have to come up with the same color. What are you doing? This is blue. You're supposed to add blue now.
Hey, I was copying you.
No, don't copy me. Make sure your brush is too dry, too watery. Too watery. Okay, now I'm gonna have purple right in the middle. So make sure your color is the same color when it's for your background, right? Because this is the one that's on top of it. So you've picked purple in the background here, and then use the same color. I know that you guys want to have a lot of colorful color coming down, but you can add the color by adding the background. Okay, so there's one of them here. Make sure you go all the way up. So like the bottom here is not too solid, right? So I'll go back with the purple, same dark purple. And then come down here, add it solid. Okay? You see that? Same thing with this one. I'm gonna start with, listen, your stanco, can you make it very light? 轻轻的. You see the 后面的，你现在前面 the front is very similar thickness. You want it to be very thin. I'll show you how, one stroke, okay? I will show you one stroke. Come over this side. I'll show you one stroke. So because you put your stroke too big. 轻轻的下来. Look. You have to control your brush stroke. Look, just like. 你在看吗? Look. Come down here. And then you do a curvy line like this. Make it very solid, and then make sure it curves like this, okay? Curve like this. See? Follow this. Thick
Like
and
this.
yeah, thick and then curve. 到下面这里比较细的, okay? Look at how thin the line that I have. Because your brush stroke is too, you have to make it jen like this, okay?
How?
You just have to try. Try with the control with your brush stroke, okay, Tristan? With this one here, same thing. I'm gonna come down here with one big stroke, and then at the end is gonna be very thin coming down, right? So this part is not solid. So I'm gonna go back to my purple and then come back down and keep adding this same dark purple so that it becomes solid. Yeah. Coming down. Even the bottom part here is not solid. I keep adding the purple here. Anyone want to show me your solid lines coming down? Vivian, do you have some good one to show me? Let's see. Very nice. Look at that. It's beautiful. Good job, Vivian. That's beautiful. Very good. Keep going. Okay, Tyler, you want to show me yours? And Maya, you want to show me yours too?
This is Mia.
Wow, look at that. That's good.
Tyler, you want to show me yours? Yeah, you're almost done. It's okay.
It's okay, it's not done, Tyler. That's nice. That's very good. Very colorful. Good job. Tyler, Mei, you want to show me yours? Let's see. Oh, look at that. Nice, Mei. Good job, Hedda. Very good. Beautifully done. Ida, your turn. Nice. Good. Now make sure when you do the flow, make sure it's a little bit curvy at the end so that it looks flowy. Yes, very good. It's coming down. Yeah, make it solid now. Very thin brush coming down. Good job, Ida. That's awesome. And the boys, you want me to show you yours? Show me yours. Who wants to show first? Lucas? Not yet. Preston, you want me to show me yours? Nice. Now you just need to add some solid one, okay? Solid color. We are almost done. Nicely done, Grayson. That's good. What about yours, Lucas? Not yet? Okay. No worry, we keep on going, okay? So now, I'm not happy with this solid purple, so I'm gonna keep adding the solid at the bottom. Just gonna do it slowly so that your brush is coming down is very thin, okay? Very thin. Do some thin line. Yes. Do one stroke first. One stroke like this. You have to lose your wrist here holding the brush, okay? There you go. Good job. One stroke down and then you keep adding the color, okay? Look, show you again. One stroke down. Okay? At the end, it's not full solid, right? So go back and then make it darker. I don't want to see the white, right? So I can have longer one, shorter one. Try to make your tentacle with like different length. Some of them are shorter, some of them are longer. So they're not the same length, okay? So now I'm at the blue color now. So the blue, I'm gonna have, is this, let's see. Yeah, the thin line is better now, good job. But now you have to make it solid. You see this part here is not solid, right? So go back to the red and then make it solid. Then it will look a lot nicer.
I feel like a spider web is here.
What do you mean? I don't think so.
Here, just put my hand
Your
here. It
mom?
feels like there's a wire.
Some of them can be off the page, see? It can be out the pages because it's very, very long. And it makes, if you do it flowy at the bottom, it looks like your jellyfish is moving. It's flowing in the water. You see that? See, this is the part that you wanted to curve more. So that they move, you know, the beautiful of jellyfish is they move like this. They move with that tentacles like this, right? So you make it very flowy at the bottom. See that? I'm gonna add more darker color here because the solid blue is not showing. So I'm gonna add more solid purple here, which is fine because you wanted to have a darker color on the top.
Auntie Kathy,
Yes,
is this good?
can I see? Let me show you. Nice, very good. Beautiful, very nice. You know what? On the outline on the top here, on the top part here, make it a little bit darker. Okay, a little bit darker, a little bit. Because right now your bottom part is showing more than the top. So this part here is kind of loose on the painting, right? You want to pop the whole entire thing. So make sure your outline on the top, just the top a little bit over here. Over this part here is darker. You see that? Okay, that will looks really nice. You can put it on your wall, this one. It's very nice. Anyone want to show me? Mei, how you doing? Nice. Okay, after we do that, after we do all the solid line, I have one more to go. So this is the last one I'm gonna do. I'm gonna add green. Kristen, what are you doing? Can you continue with your stroke, please? This is my last solid one, and I have to be the dark green. Okay, it have to be a little bit darker than the top. I mean, than the bottom. What I'm saying, and then the bottom one, right? So I'm gonna add a little bit of black into it because I want it really dark so that it pop more. Okay, so if this is the lighter green, you can always add a little bit of black onto your color. then it will become darker. Oh, sorry. Let me remove the spotlight.
Auntie Kathy, is this dark enough?
Let me see. Yep, that's good. And now, after you do that, you add a little bit of water around it so that it blends. Okay, it blends more.
Where's Lucas?
I don't know. I wonder want to show. It's okay. So just blend a little bit of water, okay, so that it's not like too right in front of you. So you just make it a little bit softer now, okay? So after we do that, we're gonna add some red here. So I'm gonna have some red on the bottom here, okay, like that. You add some red, and then you add some water, and you add some water around it. Yeah, not too much, okay, Tristan? Not too much. Not too much. This part is just a hint of some color on the bottom. Just a little bit of water, okay? Not too much. Just around, just adding water. And then go back to the red brush, I mean the medium brush, to add the red, and then we do
I
the,
don't have a medium
this one,
brush.
this one.
I've been using that brush the entire time.
no, this one. So this is my medium brush, and go back to the same red, and then do the splashing again. One more time with red. Now I want to have some red over here. You see the red over here now? So add some red. Okay? So do this, Tristan. And then wash your finger, okay? Okay, not too thick.
When this class end, 11, right?
Yeah?
We have 3 minutes of spare time.
I think this class is a lot faster.
And we could do something else.
So after we do that, I'm not done yet, After we do that, same thing, we go back to here, to the middle part here. Let me zoom it in. This is try to blend in, to add some red in the between, right? After we add the red, Tristan. So after we add the red, we add add water in here. So we blend down so that this part is filled with some red, because this is the inner part of the jellyfish, right? You want to have not leaving it white. See that? So add water.
Mine looks really weird because you see yours is like this, right? And mine's like this.
Because you didn't do it round, you do like an umbrella. You have to curve it down a little bit. It's okay. See, you add some water. I didn't even add a lot of paint. A dab of the color, and then keep adding water in the between. Right? Keep adding water here. Adding water here. But do not touch your can, over here, can you come just put a little bit of water? Okay? And then you are done.
Auntie Kathy,
Yes?
I'm still on spotlight.
Oh, you are? Sorry. There you go. Sorry. Okay. Anyone is done? Show it to me. So let me zoom out now. This is my whole jellyfish. Ta-da! And then this is my other one that I did. So jellyfish come in different sizes. This one is like very rounded, small, right? And this one is a little bit wider, right? So every time you do one, it's a little bit different. See that? See that? This part here, just keep adding water. And then you're done. Not too hard, right, guys? It's pretty easy to do for watercolor.
Can we do an extra drawing, like just sketch?
Sure, what do you want to do?
Like just drawing something with pencil.
What do you want to do?
Maybe color pencil.
Like what, Mickey Mouse? What do you want to do? You can do whatever you want, Tristan.
Can we do
Yeah. I'm gonna show it. Wait, I'll show you.
Wait, why you shake my camera? Okay, go back. So a lot of them are still working on the solid line. Just let them finish first, Tristan. This is, I'm gonna put it side by side. You guys can compare it. So this part here, I add a little bit more yellow, right? So I can go back, if I wanted to follow this part a little bit more, I can go back and then add more yellow here. So make it this page more interesting. When you add yellow, make sure you don't touch the red. A little bit there. And then when it's dry, it looks really nice. Add a little bit yellow here. Not too much. Okay. We just wanted to add a little bit more,
You wanna watch the video?
more color here.
Show them the video.
No. They're still working on this painting, Tristan. Can you finish your breakfast then if you're not doing anything else? You can talk to Mei when everyone is done later, if they're free.
Sure. We might be able to do this next time.
Okay, finish your breakfast.
These are quite easy.
Okay, we'll see.
Look. It's just simple lines. The hard part is just the color.
Oh, Vivian want to show it to me now. Hang on. Very nice. Good job, Vivian. That's beautiful. It looks 3D to me. Do you like it? Are you happy with your painting? Nice. Good job. Anyone want to show me when it's done? Mei Mei. Okay, hang on, Mei Mei. Let me add you to my spotlight. Good. Very nice. Did you add that splash of color? I can't really tell. With the, there you go. Yes. Good. I can see it now. Good job, Mei Mei. Okay, Ida, you want to show it? Oh, hang on, Mia. Ida want to show it too. Hang on, okay, take turn. Nice. So, Ida, your curve here, add some color in between. Okay, this part here, because right now this part is lost. Okay, so you add a little bit of red. Make sure that all the lines are dry before you add that. Okay, add this part here. Okay, and then it looks good. Good job. Okay, now Mia, hang on, let me add you a spotlight. Wow, look at that. Very
This
nice.
is mine and this is my brother's.
Very good. Good job. You guys did really well.
Mommy,
You guys have fun?
bye
Did you have
bye.
fun, Mia?
Yeah.
You guys have fun?
Thank you, Miss Cassie.
You're welcome.
Me, I accidentally.
451-479. Good job, guys. I see. Oh, by the way, next week it's a long weekend, and also Tristan has a kung fu competition. So on Sunday we cannot do any class because we need to be there at 8 o'clock. It's an all-day event, so we cannot make it to the class. So I'll see you guys in 2 weeks, okay? Ida, tell your mom. Okay, remember, no art session next week. So we're gonna take a 1 week break and then we come back the next week, okay? I will send out the material list. The week after. Okay? Lucas, the boys, you guys haven't shown me yours. Can you show me yours, please? While I'm still here. I cannot pin them. Why? Stop.
Bye, Auntie Kathy.
Bye, Vivian. I'll see you in 2 weeks. It's 4-5.
Thank you, Miss Cassie. Miss Cassie, thank you.
Okay, Mei. Bye, Mia. Mei, stay for a little bit, okay? I think Tristan want to chat with you.
Okay.
Lucas, Preston, and Grayson, you guys done? Because I can't see yours. You guys done? I'm gonna stop recording now.